They had named that tournament the Black Masters. They didn't even want us on the property, let alone be members and allowing us to play. It was only because they didn't have anybody else there to lug the clubs around. In those days, they didn't have golf carts and these fancy riding carts, so we were the convenient labor source, if you will. They tolerated us because they needed us. Well, I grew up right next to the Truro Golf Club, and I started caddying for the ladies there. And as time progressed, I continued to caddy and to eventually join as a member. I was 14 years old at that time, and I became the first black member of the golf club. But I'll say this, that at one point in time, they allowed us to play golf as caddies prior to the club officially open. So we used to go out practically in the dark, 5 o'clock in the morning, and we couldn't afford clubs or anything. But some of the members would leave their clubs outside the shop, so we would pick that up there at 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, naturally, like I said, we were very healthily competitive. And so we'd be sitting around, and the guys were always bragging about, who could shoot what. And so I came up with the idea. I said, well, let's have our own tournament, and we'll settle the issue. And then we'll decide after that, whoever wins the tournament, at least they'll have bragging rights for a year, because we're hoping to continue it on. So another avenue of my thinking was to have the golf tournament as a reunion. So it was a great way to encourage the growth of the sport, within the Black community, if you will.
It is about more than the game of golf. It's really about the community and the fun and the spirit of the African Nova Scotian communities, and in particular, the historical Black communities in Truro.
I just like people to take away, especially the younger generation, that, if they're faced with obstacles, and we were faced with obstacles, there was no question about it. But, if you persevere and not just listen to all that noise that's out there, you can accomplish a lot of things that you may not think are attainable.